channel, Amongst Doubts. If you're new here, my name is Samantha and I am a new homeschooling mom of 4 kiddos. In today's video, my husband and I wanted to do a little bonus and do a husband and wife Q&A tag video in celebration of our 13-year anniversary. So this is my husband, Andrew.
Hello.
And without further ado, we will go ahead and get into these questions. Okay, so question number 1. When did we meet?
February 2007 is when we met in Denver, Colorado.
Yep. And what was your first opinion of me?
First opinion when I first saw you, or first opinion when I walked into the hookah bar?
Both. I'll say mine first. So we actually met. I went out with mutual friends when we very first met, and we were at a hookah bar in Denver. And when he walked in through the door, I looked at him and I saw him all the way across the room, and I was just like, oh my gosh, this guy is so cute. Oh my goodness. And mind you, I was 18 years old, so I was really superficial.
Very.
What did you think?
Let's see. First time I drove past seeing you was that booty dough.
Oh my god.
And then in the hookah bar, I was like, oh, okay, I kind of recognize her. So I decided to be nice and walk over and talk. But she was completely rude to me, so you can take it with that as you want to.
So I'm naturally a very introverted person, and I don't do well with people getting in my bubble. And so when he talked to me, I just sat there with my arms crossed, faced the other way, and every time he asked me a question, I would turn around and look at him and give him a one-word answer. But I wasn't trying to be mean.
Yeah, she was.
Okay, so number 3, when did you know I was the one?
It just happened.
Yeah.
I don't know when. It just happened.
It did just happen. So if you guys watched my Get to Know Me video, you will already know that my husband and I got married after dating for only 3 weeks. And so that 3-week period, we only knew each other for 2 weeks before that?
Yeah.
Around that. So it was like a total of maybe 5 to 6 weeks. So I guess we never really did know, or we just always knew.
You and your predestiny stuff.
Okay, so how long did it take to plan the wedding?
So we got married in a courthouse, so there was no planning on that, but her mom was really adamant about us having a wedding, so her mom actually took care of a lot of it, and it was about, 8-9 months, and then we had our actual wedding on October 6th in Lubbock, so.
Yes. So we got married at the courthouse in Colorado. We met in February. We were married March 28th at the courthouse. And when I told my mom about it, the only thing that she was upset about is the fact that I didn't have a wedding. She didn't care that I had married someone that she didn't know. Maybe she did, but...
She did. We drove down there a couple times.
Not before we got married. We were already married.
Pretty sure we went down there. No?
No, we were already married before you... we were married before you met my mom in person.
No, because we stayed at the hotel, and your mom was like, what, you're going to stay with him?
That was after we were married.
Really?
I called my mom, and I told her, hey, I got married. So we got married, or we met in February, we got married in March, and then my mom still wanted me to have a wedding in my hometown, so she planned that all out, and he and I got married in my hometown at a church in October. And all I did, she would send me pictures, and I would say yes or no. Let's see. When did we get married? So we both kind of already said we got married at the courthouse March 28th, and then we had our wedding October 6th. This was all in 2007. So how long have we been married?
13 years.
13 years. How did you propose?
We were laying on the couch and just hanging out, and then I rolled over. I was like, we should get married. And then that was it.
I was like, okay. And then we got up and went to the courthouse. And we didn't even have rings. We were literally just hanging out. And it was all fast. We went to the courthouse, got married, and then we went to the mall and bought rings. I think it was the same night. Or the next day.
Yeah.
How many children did I want before marriage?
She wanted nothing to do with marriage, nor did she want to have kids at all.
Nope. And he wanted to have 4 kids, and I was like, no. No kids.
There was actually consideration of not having kids at all and just being married.
Yeah.
At one point.
And then we had 1. And I was like, 1 and done. And then we had 2.
And then after that, she had baby fever for like the rest of the time. She still got baby fever.
So we're up to 4.
And that's it.
He got his 4. Only God knows what else is to come. Let's see. Who wears the pants in the relationship?
Both.
It's an even split. I think that we stand our ground and put our foot down when necessary, or when either of us feels convicted on something, and we're both also pretty stubborn. So,
yeah.
But we are mindful and respectful of the other's opinion. And so,
for the most part, yeah.
It's equal. Let's see. If you could get rid of one thing that belongs to me, what would it be? Yeah. I know what you would get rid of.
What?
My new fanny pack.
That's because that thing smells like fish. You said it smells like fish. Like, how is Target in their right mind selling something that's like well, first off, it's a fanny pack, and then second off, the leather smells like fish. You know Hyundai's having the same issue, right? With their freaking headrests?
No, it's not real leather. That's the first problem. So, I really wanted a fanny pack, but I didn't want to get anything too expensive, so I just bought one at Target. I didn't open it up and smell it when I bought it, but yeah, that thing smells terrible, and so now I'm considering, like, getting rid of it and just buying something else. For me, what would I get rid of yours?
I don't know.
I'm trying to... There's a few things. I'm trying to narrow it down to one.
Narrow it down. Wow, a few things? Okay. Probably anything gaming related.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that I would get rid of all of your, 2, 3, 4 PlayStations? How many do you have?
I have 1.
What else do you have then?
My PC.
Okay, at one point we had multiple PlayStations, Xbox, Nintendo, I don't know. But I would get rid of the majority of them and only have 1 in the house. Okay, so who is the better cook? Me.
So she can cook, but I can bake.
Yeah. I don't love to cook. Sometimes I enjoy cooking, and I like to think that I'm pretty good at it. However, I know, and I'm not ashamed to admit, that I cannot bake. Not at all. I am very thankful for boxed cake mixes and brownies and cookies, and I'm not ashamed to use them, nor am I ashamed to buy store-bought. However, he can bake really well when he does.
From scratch?
Yeah, from scratch. It's always really good. Have you ever pretended to sleep to avoid an argument?
No.
I have.
She has, but I won't. I firmly believe that you don't go to sleep angry.
Well, I mean, you might be angry, but I'm not. I wasn't angry. I just didn't want to argue. Like, if I knew that you were going to come home and argue about something, because maybe we were arguing earlier. So, like, this would have been years and years ago, like, when we were both still in the military, and I was still really young and immature. I would, like, pretend to sleep instead of wake up and face it. What was our last argument about?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Bicker. That's about it.
Yeah, we don't really have major arguments anymore. I think once you've been married for a while, you have gotten past a lot of... I don't know, maybe not, because people still end up getting divorced, like, after 25 years. So, I don't know, we're at the point now to where we kind of know where each other stands and how we feel about things, and we just don't do anything to provoke an argument. We bicker about things that don't matter.
Yeah.
But I don't think that we've had a major, like, almost going to call off this marriage argument in a really long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Who is more affectionate?
Me.
Yep, not me. I like to have my bubble and my personal space, but his love language is definitely affection and touchy-feel, and so I try to be aware of that.
I invade her space all the time.
Who is the funny one? He's funnier to other people than I am. But I have like my own kind of not funny humor. I laugh at a lot of my own jokes. But he's the funny one to like other
all
people.
the time.
Who is more outgoing?
I used to be more outgoing. She used to be very introverted. And we've kind of switched roles after 2008. So yeah.
Yeah. He has gone into it. He had gone into his shell and has kind of just stayed there. Like you'll still hang out with friends and have a good time, but not so much as to like meeting new people. Whereas I will go and meet new people. However, I do still get uncomfortable in a lot of those situations because I am very introverted at the core. But I put myself out there more than you do.
Yeah, you flex a lot more, yeah.
Would I prefer to stay in or go out on a Friday night?
In. I definitely want to stay in.
Yeah, we both would much rather stay in on a Friday night. Unless we're doing like a date night. Like we get a sit and we get a date night. But then we're doing something together. However, we don't, like we actually really enjoy having date nights after our kids go to bed. And just hanging out together and spending time.
Pounding a bottle of wine.
Having some wine. Watching some shows.
Yeah.
Have you ever lied to avoid getting in trouble with me?
No.
Yes. Not like major lies, just little small white lies. Like when I go to Target and I've been gone for a long time. And he's like, hey, how much did you spend? And I say, not very much.
Even though I already know because I took the account.
Let's see. What is something I cannot live without?
Same thing as everybody, a phone. Everybody has their phone attached to their hands and in their faces at this point in life. So
yeah, I would say for both of us, it would be a phone because if it were up to him and I and we had the means to do so, like at this point where we're at in life, we would sell everything off and just go RV life.
Yeah.
That's goals for one day. Just RV living. Us and our kids. Let's see. Use one word to describe me. You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay, so my one word to describe you would be giving or giver. He has such a giving spirit. He is always willing to give his time, money, effort, support to anyone, whether that be me and the kids, his parents, my family, his friends, people who need help outside of anyone that we know. Like him and I both are always looking for a cause to give back to, and that stems from him just naturally being such an amazing giver. And yeah.
For her, I would say tenacious, driven. So pretty much anything that she puts her mind to, or research-wise, work-wise, YouTube-wise, homeschool, she just dive right into all of it and just continue pushing until she knows as much as she can about everything, and then implement that just generally into her life and our lives and inject everything that she knows into whatever we're doing. So she's just she's just that kind of person.
Thank you.
I think that was the last question.
Alright guys, so that was the last question. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this bonus video from my husband and I. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!